Hi YouTube, it's me again, Raina. So I am back to talk about SKAM. What is SKAM? So SKAM is a show based in Oslo, Norway. It's about a group of high school students and their problems with love and student life and their shame. SKAM means shame in English. And each season stars one character who you're following their POV through at least 10 episodes or 11 episodes and through their ups and downs of what their issue is that particular season. And each episode is divided up in clips to where daily you'll get clips, weekly clips of this character's life and what they're going through. And on Friday, you'll get the full episode. So why I think this show really encapsulates Gen Z and their attitudes is that we really get to see in the intimate life of these teenagers, the good and the bad. And these are very character driven stories. Yes, there's plot. Yes, there's, the typical high school, gossip and whatever. But this show really tries to subvert that. Some more than others, doesn't do it 110%. But to me, I think it's the aspiration and the drive to. And this is a good start to subverting a lot of expectations. And also when it comes to really hard conversations, when it comes to religion, sexuality, trigger warning, sexual assault, and just, regular relationship problems and voicing, your issues with somebody, it really does not dumb down the language or treat these kids like they're stupid. It takes them as they are, as human beings, and really treats them very seriously and takes their problems very seriously, because these are problems that these young people are going through, and seeing them grow and develop throughout these seasons of what they're going through is great. Now, granted, is everything going to happen perfectly within 10 weeks in real life? No. But the aspiration is there, and the believability, I believe, is there for these characters. And also, there is a reason why there were so many remakes. If you don't know, there's like 8 or 7 remakes of this show. I've reviewed some in the past on my channel if you haven't already seen. And, we get different stories. It's based off the same 4 seasons. Some of them went further than that, so we get even more stories. Some to better success than others, I will say. It's not without criticism, but to me, once again, the aspiration is there, and the goal is to really look at more of the positive side to certain things, and helping these kids, helping them with a solution to their problems. And Julie Andem, who was the showrunner basically of the original show, she interviewed teenagers. A good chunk of these people who did the remakes did the same thing. Interview the teenagers. What is their life? Tell me your story. And even the actors, they hire real teenage actors, interview them. What's their experience? What's their personality? What are their interests? Once again, treating them like human beings, and really taking interest in what they do. And I feel like with a lot of teen TV in the past decade has really been, I won't say dumbed down. I mean, there's been some entertaining ones here and there. But it's been plot driven. It's been more about, oh, how salacious can we get? Hiring older actors, finding the dead body, mystery solving, making every girl Nancy Drew, making everybody a Scooby-Doo gang. And yes, you can, some, like I said, once again, some of those shows are intriguing, but it does get tiring at a time where every single show is like that. That's why Buffy back in the day stood out, because it was kind of the show of its own that was, vampires and, mystery solving and doing all that. While you had, Dawson's Creek and, Beverly Hills 90210, all those shows. And now I feel like everything has to be genre. And I feel like it does not have to be. It could be the mundane. The mundane can be entertaining. Why do you think people still love The Office? It's what everybody can relate to. And now with Gen Z, everything is political. They go on their devices. They go on social media. This show uses social media in a great way. Each character has a social media. They have Instagram, they have Facebook, And on the websites of the original series, you can see all the text messages, all the Instagram, and they're used within the storytelling. And I feel like with social media on certain series, it kind of gets cringy, and you could tell that the people who are writing those shows, don't really know how teenagers use social media. And like I said, Scam to me was the start. Even within the original show, there are some problems when it comes to talking about race, in particularly, and also the same thing with the remakes. That's why I say it's a start, and it's to me it's a promising and a good start. And with the sex education with young royals, and even with like a Heartbreak High and shows like that, Never Have I Ever, I think, in my opinion, are really good shows that really go into these young teens' lives and don't treat them like they're dumb, and really treats their problems, really goes to their problems in a very serious and in a very empathetic way. And I feel like with teen shows, they shouldn't all be salacious, and and not everything has to be Euphoria, not everything has to be Riverdale, even though that's my guilty pleasure. Not everything has to be that, not everything can be Gossip Girl. But I feel like more should be like Scam, more should be like Sex Education. I just feel like young adults and teens now are really more politically motivated, and really more now than ever, than even when I was younger, want to speak their minds about certain things. So yeah, and also this video was kind of inspired by Emergency, who's been talking about Gen Z. He is a Gen Zer himself, and his kind of looking at television and what he likes and dislikes, and kind of looking at the scope of young adult teen television. So yeah, that's kind of my 2 cents. Like I said, why I feel Scam was the great start of the young adult teen television. What is your opinion? What are some of the shows that you're interested in that will fit into this? Let me know down in the comments, and goodbye, YouTube.